Call me Quasimodo. Pa, 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 pa. Bitch, we finna pop. Pa, 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 pa. Bitch, we finna pop. Pa, 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 pa. Bitch, we finna pop. Pa, 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 pa. Bitch, we finna grind, skill, talent. I've been up a hill, still.
Start off with how long you been cooking?
Professionally, 16 years plus.
Word, 16
like,
years.
well, 16 with somebody, a company, a multi-billion company. Like, I was with Hilton for 15 years. I went to Vidant over there. I was one of the first guys that went over to Vidant to work in their heart institute. I did taverns. I did fast food.
Word.
I done been like anything typically type with food. Basically, I done it.
Word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, it's kind of like I always kind of been under the radar with it. So a lot of people never knew. Like, a lot of people don't know. I used to work for Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was an opener for Wendy's training store. You know what I'm saying? I used to work at the tavern downtown, Fire. You remember that Fire? It was a tavern downtown, right across from.
White people spot.
It was kind of like a mixed spot. Really kind of like a hub for like the ECU joint, the games or whatever. Like it get crowded down there.
Oh yeah, the tavern. I know you're talking about.
It's called Fire. I don't think it's still there, but it's called Fire at one time.
I might know.
Yeah. But I've been, like I said, I've been in taverns, hotels, fast foods, hospitals, nursing homes. I kind of like anywhere with food. I kind of been there.
So where you get your beginnings though from cooking?
My beginners really started with Hilton though.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? My beginners
You
started.
didn't know how to cook at all when you first got to Hilton.
I mean, I did, but it wasn't professionally. I was the kid that was like, when all the cousins came over for the weekend, I was the one that got up Saturday, did the breakfast thing. You know what I'm saying? The whole spread, mom mag, I done cooked the whole goddamn refrigerator.
Word.
All the eggs, all the bacon, like, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of went from that, but like professionally, like, yeah, it was Hilton. I think I started as a stewardess. I started as a stewardess at 16, and basically it was more so the concept of me and mom's beefing. She's like, you grown, you gotta get a job. All right, I get a job. I'm grown. I got a job. Then what? You know what I'm saying? But it went from washing dishes just to have a job, and believe it or not, like that wasn't my thing. I ain't washing no dish behind nobody. And don't get me wrong, now as a owner of my own restaurant and respecting the levels, I understand though, like everybody, it's a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the chefs and cooks can't do their job without the dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely much respect to the stewardess. But that's why I started at, man. I started as a dishwasher. And like I said, it was just a job. I ain't really want to do it. It was paying. I did it. And in the meantime, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I was 16. I was young. I was going to the Hilton blitzed every day. I watched the dishes. I had nobody standing over my shoulder. So in the meantime, I'm messing with the cooks and chefs like, ooh, what's that? That's dope. Let me try that. You know what I'm saying? How you do that? You know what I'm saying? So basically, I got kind of like on the apprentice thing. Made my way from the dish pit to a line cook, from a line cook to a lead cook, from a lead cook to a sous chef, to a sous chef to a chef. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, though, all them years of me doing that, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt some type of way. And not discrediting the establishment or whatever, but like, I understood how people treated a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Because I worked for a company where everybody that came in, depending on how much they paid, was based off how they was treated. I ain't necessarily like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically how the Hilton was moving was depending on your dollar, depending, to me personally, like the respect level they gave me.
How would they know how much you getting paid or how much you paying?
No, how much the client paid. How much the client paid, basically, to me, was them showing how much respect they gave them. Because it was more so, to me, in my ear, oh, you got, you know, attention to detail here, attention to detail here. Well, why not attention to detail here? I'm starting to look at it. Oh, they paid $10,000. Oh, they paid $50,000. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's a margin in between that, but all the same though. Anybody that take their currency anywhere can take their money anywhere in the world. If they choose to come to you, I feel like you got to treat them with the same respect as the person that paid $50,000 to the person that paid $10,000. Then I started thinking, like, you know, looking at the contracts or whatever. Again, I discredited them or whatever. It's like, I'm doing this every day. Like, this is what I do. I'm doing this. Part of $100,000. Like, I can do the same shit for them for shit, 40,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm undercutting, like, mentally, like, oh, I just feel like, oh, y'all a little pricey. Like, y'all a little taxi.
So I guess that's when the entrepreneur thought.
Yeah, it kind of clicked in because my thing was it was the people that came in that had the lesser bag was our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was more so of, you know, our people walk in with 20K and we thinking shit, that's 20.
20K for what though? Like a order?
Basically for, you know, like the setup. You know, everything costs. You know, the food costs,
So
the
like
room
baby
rental,
shower or
the
something
setup, you know what I'm saying? Like say you get married. Just you say you get married, for example. Say you get married, for example, and your wedding is basically like off your budget or whatever you feel like visionary, how much it costs or whatever. You know, some people go all out. Like I did a wedding for $100,000. Get what I'm saying? I did a wedding for $10,000. Get what I'm saying? And that's kind of how they view it. Like, oh yeah, pay attention to detail, pay attention to detail. That's $100K. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is business though.
It's business and it makes sense. All the same though, I just felt like, you know, everybody should be valued for whatever their dollar's worth is though. Because they could have took their $10K somewhere else.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, knowing like what I've been through to get cash, you don't know what people go through, you know what I'm saying, necessarily get their money, you know what I'm saying, how long it took them to save 10, 20K, you know what I'm saying, to get married, and for them to be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I want to do this. I want to do this for my peoples and like let them experience like different styles. And to be honest with you, like even in my settings now, you say I do a lot of promoting or whatever, a lot of people see me doing like what they consider soul. A lot of people don't know though, like as far as business, like all that goes into demographics. Like I don't technically like, soul is like mediocre, it is what it is. But it's the demographics of where I'm at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that you're in Hamilton and you're not in Greenville.
Right.
Why you choose?
To be honest with you, I didn't choose, man. It was more so of a be obedient and follow type thing. You know what I'm saying? It was more so saying like.
So we just got the building first and it moved like that.
It was more so of like I was playing around on the internet. You know what I'm saying? My partner was playing around on the internet, like just wishful thinking, like finding a restaurant, finding a building, finding a restaurant. I already did like my research in Greenville, did my backdrop in Greenville, and like the money just wasn't adding up. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like, it was more so, like, it was going to cost, like, anywhere from 10 to 15 to run a business in Greenville as far as a restaurant, as far as overhead. I wasn't talking about anything else. It was just gas, lights, water, you know what I'm saying, rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, the average renting a restaurant in Greenville ranged from, like, 3 to 5K a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just the rent, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was more so, like, just playing around the internet. We're actually on Craigslist looking at properties or whatever and came across it and was like, oh, like, all right, that's promising. Like, you know what I'm saying? The tag on it wasn't nothing considered it to Greenville. So like I knew that I was gonna have to like really put some money into it. And
yeah, but most of your customers base is in Greenville though, right?
Nah. I mean, Greenville come out, you know, shout out to Greenville, it's my hometown, they come out and support. But Martin County. Yeah, man, shout out to Martin County, man. Like, Martin.
That's your second home out there.
Oh, yeah, it is my second home now. Like, most definitely, the thing is, like, my goal is, I'm coming back to Greenville, but Martin County will always be like my, if you would say, forefront. It'll always be like, the first home type joint. Like, if it's nothing but just my office, just to get out of Greenville. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. That 30 minutes outside of Greenville, it be peaceful at times, though. It's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't necessarily, they're getting to know me, but they don't necessarily know me. I don't necessarily know them, so it ain't like people are making their own opinion, their own, you know what I'm saying, assessment. Like, people aren't like, oh, I already know him, and already, you know what I'm saying? Like,